She met him on a rainy day in October. The kind of day when the sky feels like it's about to pour its secrets. Aisha had been standing at the curb with her umbrella flipping inside out, her bag slipping from her shoulder, and there he was, Adil. Dressed in a black tailored suit, driving a sleek imported car, he pulled up beside her with a warm smile and offered her a ride. She hesitated, but there was something about him. His confidence, his poise, the way he called her, ma'am, so gently. That ride turned into a coffee, and that coffee turned into long late-night calls. In just a few weeks, Aisha found herself tangled in what she believed was the most beautiful chapter of her life. Adil said he ran a tech startup. Always busy, always important, always connected to something urgent. But he made time for her. Sent flowers to her office. Surprised her with weekend trips. Bought her mother a gold bracelet. And when he proposed, it was under the stars at a rooftop restaurant, with a diamond ring that glittered like 1,000 promises. For 2 years, their engagement was the talk of their circle. Aisha beamed whenever someone called her the lucky one. But behind that radiance, a shadow was growing. Slowly, quietly, something didn't feel quite right. He never let her visit his office. He never introduced her to his colleagues. He traveled often, always on high-level business trips, but never gave details. She'd ask questions, and he'd laugh them off, kissing her forehead and saying, "You worry too much." Then came the letter. A silver envelope slipped into her parents' mailbox. It was an invitation to a private charity gala, addressed to Mrs. Farid. Confused, she opened it. Inside was a photo of Adil, standing arm in arm with a woman. Smiling, not in the past, but at an event dated just 3 weeks earlier. And she wasn't the one next to him. Her stomach dropped, she couldn't breathe, she scrolled through the foundation's social media page, her fingers trembling. More photos, more events, all featuring Adil, with another woman who wore a ring that looked painfully familiar. Her hands shook as she dialed his number. He answered, cheerful, unaware of the storm brewing behind her silence. She didn't confront him, not yet. She wanted the truth, not the rehearsed lies. That night, she opened her laptop and began to search. What she found shattered her. Adil Farid wasn't the successful entrepreneur he claimed to be. His real name appeared in court listings as Adil Mehboob. A known scammer. He had defrauded at least 3 women, in 3 different cities. Promised marriage, gained their trust, took loans in their names. Then disappeared. She read each report with disbelief. One woman had lost her apartment. Another had sold family jewelry to invest in his startup. All had loved him, all had believed him, all had been betrayed. Aisha felt a scream trapped in her throat. She had loved him too. Trusted him, shared her dreams with him. How could someone fake an entire life so perfectly? She didn't sleep that night. Or the next. She started retracing everything. Bank transactions, photos, timelines. It all unraveled like a poorly stitched lie. The luxury car he drove, leased under a friend's name. The business trips, fabricated with photoshopped plane tickets. Even the diamond ring, pawned from an antique store. The man she thought she'd marry, didn't even exist. Finally, when she had gathered enough proof, she called him to meet. He arrived at her house, dressed sharp, smiling like always. She sat across from him, the envelope in her lap. Her voice was calm, colder than he had ever heard it. "I know everything, Adil." His smile faltered. He opened his mouth to lie, out of instinct, but the silence between them pressed hard against his chest. "I saw the photos. I've read the reports. I know about the other women. Who are you, really?" He exhaled, sat back, and for the first time, didn't pretend. "I'm sorry," he whispered. "I never meant for you to find out like this." Tears welled in her eyes, not because he was sorry, but because he wasn't even surprised. "I gave you everything," she said, voice cracking. "Why did you do this to me?" He leaned forward, eyes glazed. "Because you were easy to love, and easier to fool." That sentence broke her. She didn't scream, didn't cry. She stood up, walked to the door, and opened it. "Leave," she said. He stood, hesitated for a moment, and then walked out of her life. Just like that. No apology, no explanation, only silence. In the weeks that followed, Aisha did what no one expected. She didn't hide. She went public. She spoke to journalists. She shared her story, not out of vengeance, but to protect other women from the illusion of men like him. She became a voice for the silent victims of emotional fraud. Her pain became her power. Her tears turned into truth. Today, Aisha stands stronger. She laughs again, loves again, this time, with caution. She still keeps the invitation envelope. Not as a memory of heartbreak, but as a reminder, love is not what it looks like on the outside. Real love isn't bought, it's not gifted, it's built, with honesty, with time, and with truth. The illusion nearly destroyed her. But the truth saved her.